I have the power of Masters of the Universe, issue number 2 from July of 1986. Love that cover. We've got He-Man threatening a bunch of rocks with a sword. The coming of the Meteorbs. This issue is terrible, but it's incredible at the exact same time. This is everything that 80scomics.com is all about right here. Falling Stars. July 1986. Okay, this is ridiculous. Follow along with me. First of all, the dialogue is amazing. Love this line here. Man-at-Arms screaming, "Get down from there, you crazy magician! You might do some damage to my many experimental inventions." Who says that? Man-at-Arms, obviously. And there's Orko, who is super irritating in the cartoon, but he's actually, I don't know, for some reason he kind of fits into the comic book better. He's like, He's comic relief, but not nearly as irritating. And we've got this thing here. I think I had a friend who had that toy. He-Man was basically just a giant glorified commercial. Oh my god, I love those. Those were great. Anyway, so here's the thing. Orko's screwing around in Man-at-Arms' lab and fires a giant laser cannon out the window, which just happens to hit one of the meteors. What are the odds? Pretty good, apparently, in 1980s comic books. So they hit this meteor and it crash lands, and He-Man, or I'm sorry, Prince Adam and Orko go out to see what's going on. But then all of a sudden these other meteors land. By the scrolls of law lore, what are those? It's the rest of the meteors, but that's impossible. Yet it's happening. There it is. Unless they're not meteors at all. Oh my god, they're like off-brand GoBots. That's right. Whoops. Got so excited I closed the comic. They are literally transforming meteors that they transform from rocks into dinosaurs, and they start shooting laser beams at Prince Adam, who then obviously has to do what he does in every issue, takes off his shirt and says, "I have the power!" And he just looks really awesome. That's a great page, actually. I love the line of dialogue up here. "I didn't expect to have to resort to this today, old friend." Yes, you did. That's what you do every day. If you didn't do this, nobody would watch your cartoons, buy the toys, or read the comic books. You turn into He-Man. And then attack things with your charm, and you don't really have all that much wit, but he is fairly charismatic, I suppose. Anyway, here we have Battle Cat, He-Man attacking the transforming rock things, who apparently put up a good fight, and they're about to lose until more meteors land. But they're good meteors. The other meteors were bad. You have good meteors and bad meteors. Just in case you were confused. And of course, the bad meteors team up with Skeletor, who's up to no good, because that's how Skeletor rolls. He-Man befriends the good meteor, or the names of these things are great. So the one that they initially hit with the laser beam is named Rock On, or as I like to say, Rock On. And Stondar. Did they have a meeting where they named all these characters? "Call me Stondar. I am a comet warrior. I am a comet warrior, commander of this ragtag Meteorb army. We have chased that renegade band of Meteorbs many light years from our planet Granite to your world." I assume they made toys out of these dumb things. I'm trying to think of how long the Masters of the Universe series ran for Star. I don't think it went that long because it's not that good, but it is really funny. Anyway, so the good meteors are tricked into attacking the Man-at-Arms science lab with the laser whatevers. And here we've got an awesome ad for the GoBots, because they're awesome, and that ad is actually very awesome. So there's a battle, there's some lasers, there's some explosions, there's some more ridiculous one-liners. He-Man bounces lasers back into people's faces. We have an ad for He-Man in the He-Man comic book, which is an ad for He-Man. So I didn't have very many He-Man figures, but I had Skeletor. I had a friend that had a bunch of them, though. We always liked the characters that had those chest plates that you could poke, and they would take damage and spin around. Those were really cool. He's just like a cartoonish G-rated version of Conan the Barbarian. Oh, here we go. I do like this part at the end. I feel like I don't want to give away the ending, but you know the ending's ridiculous. In the end, is that Rock On or Stondar? Oh, I think that's Stone. You know, it doesn't matter. He flies into the air, and crashes through them like bowling pins, saying strike. And come on, does it get any better than that? It does, but that's still pretty funny. And we learn about the power of teamwork and the value of friendship in the end. And Mad Balls. Masters of the Universe. Issue number 2. It's awful, but it's really fun. And for that reason, I like it. Here on 80scomics.com. Orko versus Snarf? Who wins? Nobody.